Yay!
Yay!
Woo! Hey, everybody, it's that time again. It's time for Drinks with Dee Dee.
And John,
Love you.
happy Halloweener.
Happy Halloween.
We are here to scare you.
We are. And
We've been watching monster movies.
we have, well, one of us has, the other
I know
one
what you're
fell
going to
asleep.
say.
The other one fell asleep.
Well, I've watched it a few times, but I do love it. Last night we were watching The Mummy, the old Mummy. It's so good.
Artist Bay.
That's what I was
I
trying to
don't
remember
like
last
to
week.
be touched.
That was the name I was trying to remember last week. I couldn't.
That was the name last week. Artist Bay. I told you it was like Artemis
You
something,
were
and you
right.
said,
Yeah.
she said, no, that's Artemis Gordon. And that's true. It is Artemis. Don't. So anyhow, we're celebrating Halloween, and those of you who take offense to that,
Don't watch.
don't watch.
It's
Sorry,
fun.
it's fun. We love
Festive.
watching the little kiddos. Around here, I saw a bunch of signs at. We went to a great dinner last night, Roxy's
Roxy's and Vivi.
and
Yeah.
Vivi. Oh my gosh, we've been there before. I think we did some posts from there before, but somehow yesterday they started their first ever hamburger, and because they have like fancier food than that. But my God, the hamburger was great.
Well done, Roxy.
It was like a real Big Mac, right? It tasted had the secret sauce, which is Thousand Island dressing. But it was fantastic, and shredded lettuce. That's a magic part. You got to have shredded lettuce.
But she doesn't add the onions, so that is different.
That is different. I kind of like onions,
I
but
do
that's
too.
okay.
But it was still good. It was gourmet.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like a gourmet, but I thought it was tasted more like gourmet Big Boy. No, I don't know how many of you have gone to Big Boy, but the Big Boy sandwich with the similar
Bob's
sauce.
Big Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
But they're similar, but this one blew both of those out of the water.
Yep. It was fantastic, and so our hats are off to them, to Roxy for doing that. Thank you. It was fantastic.
And we went with our good friends Kim and Jeff that
Yep.
on Mad Love. We're going to go there.
For Italian night
Yes.
tonight. We're going to for Italian night. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's about right. So we're going to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some of you are probably seeing this after Halloween, so hopefully. What I was saying on the way, we saw a bunch of churches that have trunk or treat. And I remember when my kids were little, the church there in the Valley, Church of the Valley, and then later on there in Agora Hills, they did trunk or treat. So I think that's really fantastic.
That kind of tells you if the church is doing it. It's probably okay.
Probably okay.
Yeah, don't be like, that's satanic too. If you think that, that's fine. Don't celebrate. But I think the little kiddos love to get dressed up like ghosts. And, there's a great pumpkin show around.
Yeah, the little kids like to get dressed up.
Well, look,
I was a teenage mummy. I was a teenage mummy. Oh.
I want to go ahead and do the hat because sometimes I wait a little bit too late. And
I'm just going to be the mummy.
People that Artist Bay.
Hey, open one eye.
Don't touch me.
I don't like to be touched. It was really great. Boris Karloff played that.
So good. And then the lead, the woman, I think she was actually a bit Egyptian. I think she.
Oh, you think so?
I think.
She had a bit of an Egyptian look. Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Why?
Yeah, Hollywood said a lot of things way back when, though.
True. But in the movie, they said
fresh off the boat from Sicily, and the person came from
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit or West Texas. Sid Charisse was from West Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Okay, I got it. I wasn't quite sure.
Very good.
What should?
So here's the hat this week. I love these vintage hats.
What was the answer to last week's question? Do you remember?
I'm trying to remember the question.
I don't remember the question.
I'll think of it, but I'm focused on this right now.
So president in what order? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Right. It was President Jackson. It was the seventh
Andrew Jackson.
Was known as Old Hickory. And what number president? And it was the seventh president. So thank you. You're right.
All right. So here I'm displaying the hat.
It's so beautiful.
I'm not going to put this one on. Oh, why not? Well, that's why not.
You look kind of French. And you're really German.
Yes, I can't help.
But it's got a little pendant. The thing about these vintage hats that are so great.
Oh, it does. Look at that. That's beautiful.
It's got a very beautiful pendant. It's kind of delicate, but what a pretty hat. It just go like right here. I have the orange one on for Halloween. But
you have to pin a hat like this on, right?
Yes. Usually, I mean, unless you're itty bitty because it's smaller. But yeah, like a
I
hat.
just now figured out that's why they call them hat pins.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to have like a bun or something. You can't just pin a hat to hair.
Not to your head. No.
Well, no, not to your head, obviously, but you have to have
Yeah, I mean, there are
some
different
sort of
versions
structure under there, right?
Sometimes, I mean, usually, like what I would do is just go get a couple bobby pins, and you can do it that way. And you do cross the bobby pin to make that work.
Someone named Bobby invent the bobby
I
pin?
don't know. That'd be a good
Or did it keep police officers' hats on in London?
Bobby. One day I'll try to find a bobby hat to wear.
A bobby hat? You don't
They're
have a
very
bobby
common.
hat?
I don't think I do.
Oh my God.
I have a lot of hats, but I don't think I have a bobby hat.
Spoiler alert, I went and bought 12, 24, 36 lengths of 70-inch 1x2 pine in my attempt to hang all of her hats.
And Anderson's are
Anderson's, our great local hardware store.
But isn't that pretty?
I'll send you pictures of that. All right, what's the question now?
The question is a little involved, so I'm going to read this. So, what is the most haunted place in America? It's also the oldest city in the oldest city in America, so it's another twofer. I guess I'll start with that one. It's a little easier. What is the oldest city in America, and what is the most haunted place in America that is located here in the oldest city? Is that clear? Or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the same place.
No, it's
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I guess it's not clear.
okay, I'll give you another hint. It's America's oldest masonry fortress. And it is in the oldest city in America. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
have-
So it's
so
just it's the same.
no, it's not. You have to name the fortress and you have to name the oldest city in America. I think a lot of people
But
know
the fortress
oldest
is
city.
in the oldest city.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it is. It's a
It's
twofer.
350 years old. So it's old. And a lot of stuff went down. It's quite haunted. The most haunted place.
Really? Okay.
The most haunted place in America, in the oldest city in America. There you go.
Good luck.
Halloween. Good luck. We're both very good whistlers.
Let's not do the key change though.
John-
If we did, where would it go?
Boom, boom.
But where? So it ends. Now, when the key changes? Where does it go?
Boom, boom.
With the, now you get to the key change. You get to the key change. You're not going to answer the question. But my God, how can you whistle that high? I got nothing up there.
Tom or me? Because he said Tom Wolpat's a really great whistler.
Oh, you'd have to have a whistle off. Yeah, Tom Wopat. He gets.
You know what it reminds
That's Frankenstein.
me of? In high school, and I should play it now too. I played the flute and a piccolo, and the piccolo is really high. It's like,
That tickled. Excuse me.
did you play an instrument in school?
Guitar.
Guitar.
And once I played the sousaphone because the sousaphone player
Sick.
got the flu and couldn't go to the bicentennial parade in 1976 at Disney World
And that's
in beautiful downtown Orlando, California, Orlando, Florida.
And now we're coming up, of course, we mention it every week, for we're coming up on the sesquicentennial.
Kind of the
And I'm
bicentennial and a half.
Time is flying, and we got a lot of states to get to. So again, we appreciate any recommendations you have for special places in your state to perform or to see, or historic landmarks, that sort of thing.
Right. Hysterical
We're having a
markers.
ball.
We call them
John,
hysterical markers.
We're working on the documentary, but it's quite a
Well, I wanted to have the first one out by now, but every time I get ready to sit down and do that, some other project shows up.
and that's good news.
It is good news,
We're very
but
busy.
eventually, a year goes by much quicker than it used to go by.
I think we're going to be running and gunning at the end.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll get to every state. Don't worry. Because a lot of people say, "Are you coming to Ohio?" Of course we are. We're going to every state.
We were at a beautiful event 2 nights ago in Indianapolis.
Oh yes.
And I got to do the national anthem. It was great fun. And you recorded it, didn't you? Tell you what, let's show that
Let's
here.
do
I'm
it.
very proud of that.
Let's do it.
So this was me, and what was the event?
It was the Indiana Republican State Dinner. A big
Yes.
fundraiser, probably the biggest of the year. And the governor was there. And of
Met the
course,
governor, his wonderful wife. My
Maureen.
gosh, is she something else?
She's wonderful.
Maureen, if you're watching this, thank you.
And
We've been talking about you. And Governor,
Ron's German too.
of course, we've
John
been
is-
talking about you too, Governor, but your
knows.
wife is
He's
a
a great
pistol.
man. Yeah,
She's
well,
a
he's great
pistol.
man. He kept mentioning his wife, and of course, I love that. And they are a team, like John
Yeah,
and I are.
my wife. And that was great. And the lieutenant governor came up to me, and they said, the lieutenant governor would like to meet you. And I'm on my way over there, and he comes over and says, "Oh,
He comes running.
I'm going to come meet you. You're Superman's dad." And it was really, really great. What an honor to perform at that event.
And the RNC chairman was speaker. So
Yep. We met him. He was great. He's a Dukes fan too. So it was a lot of fun. Beautiful people, wonderful cause. We are. It was a room full of common sense.
Thank you, Chairwoman Lana,
And that was great.
for the invite.
Oh yeah, she was tremendous. And anyway, here is that evening from the speech in the beginning to the end of our national anthem. Sing along if you like. Hope you like it. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, sing it, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Does she? Oh, yes! For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yes, she does. Well, there you go. That was a lot of fun. Beautiful. Oh, tell about that theater. My gosh, this theater is beautiful.
Okay, so it's the Indiana Repertory Theater building. It's gorgeous, but the room is the Indiana Roof Ballroom, and it really is one of the prettiest rooms in America. And I was so thrilled to find out that's where we were going. I told John, "Oh, you're in for a treat."
I've never been there before.
So beautiful. It's sort of circular. It's kind of a dome.
It's a dome, and it has like the Fox Theater in Atlanta. It has the heavens up there, and it had a big, beautiful moon that I think moved because by the time we were done, the moon wasn't there anymore. And then, of course, we were all there talking so long that they had to turn the lights on, which is a friendly way of saying,
"Get out,
get out." But it was great, beautiful building. If you're
to the Intercontinental, our friend owns that, our friend and his wife, and to the rooftop, and it was really a wonderful evening, wasn't it?
Yep, it was a great, great time. Wonderful people.
I knew a ton of them. These are all my folks that I've known forever, and then moved from politics to Hollywood, but I hadn't seen them
Hollywood.
But now they're John's friends, so that was really fun.
Yep. So speaking of politics, we've been watching with bated breath all this stuff going on about the mayoral race in New York. And I know we've talked about it probably twice already now, but
but it's coming.
The election day is next Tuesday. I think it's the next Tuesday in all of our lives if you're watching this around Halloween.
And Governor Cuomo has zoomed in.
He's narrowing the gap. So I think that he and what's the other? I don't want to. I get his name.
Curtis Silla.
I get that confused with that creepy Swalwell.
Oh, don't.
Guy, yeah, I think it's unfortunate.
He's a great guy, but I don't think he can win. And Cuomo's our best shot to beat this communist.
Well, right now they are, according to the polls, and the polls were certainly proven in 2016 and 2024 to be absolute nonsense. Mm-hmm. Because the people who they do polling, but they choose who they poll, and also they choose which polls to let public. And Soros has a lot to do with that. But they have this right now. If the polls are true, and they're probably not, but let's just say for the sake of argument that they are, right now Cuomo is about 9 points behind the self-proclaimed largest communist in the state of New York. So 9 points behind. And Silva has 10 points. So if Silva would say, you know what, if he and Cuomo would get together and say, look, why don't we partner up? And I know to those of us who aren't part of politics, and I've never been part of politics, Dee Dee says this is very common, like when you're doing a Republican or a primary, that they'll have talks and say, look, if I get it, if I become president, then I will consider, or I will give you a secretary position. I'll give you a position in my cabinet. That's not bribery. It seems a little like it from the outside, but that happens all the time. And it's not bad. It's just like, look, I'm doing really, really well. And if your voters would come over to me, then I can win this thing. And you'll remember in 2024, Robert Kennedy dropped out of the race and several states wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him drop out. And those same states, dare I say, were the ones that were trying to take Trump off the ballot. So, there's a lot of bad things going on back there. But if Cuomo and Silva got together and said, look, you're doing at this point is you are basically giving a win to this self-proclaimed communist. So let's end that because the voting is Tuesday. There's some early voting already, but voting is Tuesday. So let's team up. Let's do something after I become mayor of New York. Then let's work together. I think if that happened, then there'd be no question that Cuomo, and I know Cuomo has a lot of the skeletons aren't in his closet. They're dancing all around the living room. I know that. I know all the stuff that happened during COVID.
He's an American.
But at this point, he's an American. He's a New Yorker, and it's a big deal to be a New Yorker. This other guy is not a New Yorker. This guy wants to give free things to homeless people.
It's bad.
He wants to support
He'll destroy New York.
shoplifting. It's just insane what he wants to do.
And honey, let me take that back. I don't want to say who cares because we do care that, Cuomo definitely kind of messed up, really messed up actually with the COVID situation.
Oh, yeah.
That was a terrible situation. But I'm telling you, if this Mondani wins, New York falls.
And if New York falls, then what's the next city to fall? Right now, President Trump is doing amazing things with cleaning up D.C., supporting the police, bringing in the National Guard, and the people there love it. What I hear, the people there love it. He wants to do the same. So while our president is cleaning up and lifting up these cities for the people who live there, making it safe for them again, we've got somebody that wants to drag down the largest city in the United States at the same time. Who was a communist who lied about his aunt the other day. He lied about his aunt, but even more than that, he wants to defund the police. He wants to basically escalate the homeless population, which are, they are responsible for a lot of crime.
Absolutely.
He wants to be easy on shoplifting. He wants to
America. He hates America.
This side of his mouth is saying, I want to make it safe for my aunt, who really wasn't my aunt, by the way, but I want to make it safe for my aunt because she was afraid after 9/11 to walk the streets. He wants to empower the criminal element. Mm-hmm. That's what he wants to, but
to run the city.
And he says that, but at the same time, he wants to make, you can't have it both ways. You can't make it safe for your non-aunt while you are empowering the criminal element. It's not possible. So this guy is either an out and out liar or he's one of the stupidest communists in our country.
And I'm the biggest Republican in the world.
So come on.
All in the party, like a lot of offices, a lot of staffing positions, whatever. But go Cuomo. We're for Cuomo. Please, Cuomo. Silva, please get out. Get out.
Well, talk to one another. And figure it out.
Yeah,
because I also believe that if Cuomo got out, that Silva would take those votes. But that's not going to happen.
A Republican.
He's too far ahead.
The Republican Hey, I don't know.
according to the polls. And again,
I
who
don't believe
knows?
it.
Who knows? You know, the
Well,
margin for error is like 3. I think the polls are like could be as
Cuomo's
much
our
as
only hope.
10% off.
And I get those people saying Silva is the best. Well, we agree. I would love for him to be able to be the
Absolutely.
mayor, but he can't win. I'm sorry. Let's just face facts. He can't win. There's too much at stake with Mondami. I wonder how
He's just a
Mondami.
mom Domney,
Mom
mom Domney, and so
Mom
he's
Domini.
like a video game, like Zorhan or
And if
something.
and if you
And
jump
that's
up the word,
okay. Oh,
it's Madman. Because I couldn't
Madman.
see the TV or whatever. I'm like Madman. I'm like, oh, Mondami.
Yeah, if you mix up the
The
last
letters, it's
letters a little bit in the
Madman.
last name. But if you are from New York and
Please
if you are
vote for
voting,
Cuomo, please.
but we have other races too, right? This is not the only
New
voting.
Jersey? There's New
New
Jersey.
Jersey governor. Oh, and it now again. Now this I
Neck and
understand.
neck, supposed to be.
Before somebody says, "Well, you said you didn't like the polls, you don't trust the polls, but you love the polls when it looks like you're going to get a Republican governor, female
Well, that'd be
Republican
great.
governor." Well, yeah, of course.
No, that's Virginia, honey. Virginia is the African American woman who's Republican and really tough. Winsome. Her name is Winsome.
What a great name.
Yeah, she's great, but
What a great
it's
name.
Cardarelli, and I apologize. I know I'm not getting the names right. We've been all busy, but the New Jersey governor's race is neck and neck, big time. Very.
What about the New York governor's race, though? I think it's a woman. I think it's a Republican woman that's
I
right
don't
now
think
ahead.
she runs this year. All governor's races they run different years. I
I
think
saw
she,
something. If that's
no,
wrong, then I apologize. We've been watching a lot of.
Stefanik is ahead, but I don't think it's up this year. I think it might be next year or something. But she is really impressive, very young, tried and true conservative Republican, and she's slightly ahead in the polls. Good for her.
Well, I hope that race is now because if the worst happens in Manhattan and the video game wins,
Wouldn't
which
be great if Holst
then
won.
it would be great. It would be great to have
And that's the city.
over his but still, if the governor would have some sort of power over.
They do for funding.
Yeah,
State.
yeah. Well, but the Mondamni wants all the wealthy people in New York
Hey,
to
for
fund all the poor people. Yeah, we're gonna have free subway. Well, who's gonna? Subways are. I can't even get my excursion started. And if anybody out there
I've been fighting
knows
with that.
knows how to get a diesel Ford, when you turn the key, when I put the jump box on it, when I try to charge it up, when I use jumper cables, I get twice. I got something like. Now I get nothing. The
But
door
then when
locks
I
don't
tried
work.
to start it, the bright lights came on 3 times and then it went dead. And the box is only that big. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no. That box is
But
great.
no,
Maybe
it's
that's
not big enough.
it is
Bigger.
big enough. Same thing I thought when I
It's
first
like that
got
big.
it.
And it's an excursion diesel, huge. It's a beast.
You can start a tractor with that little box, believe it or not. But those 3 lights, I'm going to look that up because I think maybe
It came on, and went
maybe
dead.
it popped a relay or something. I'm going to look into
I
that.
think something
But anyway,
bad happened.
if you are in a state where you are voting next Tuesday, then don't not vote. Now, of course, I want you to vote Republican because the Democrats have lost their minds. I don't think they give a rat's ass about their constituency. I think all they care about is the side deals that they've made over here at the expense of us. This clown in New York, of course, is at least upfront about saying, we're going to take it all from these people so we can have all these free things. Well, I tell you what, if you take all this money away from the wealthy people in Manhattan to pay for the poor criminals in Manhattan,
New York Falls.
they're going to leave. The wealthy people are going to leave. And then who's going to do it? At best, you'll have, I don't know how long you have to, New York, they grab hold of your tax money, right? So
Very quickly.
I don't know how long they're going to hold on to that tax money. But if all of the wealthy, and don't say it won't happen, because it happened during and after COVID. It happened to California. It happened to Colorado. It happened to Portland. It happened to all these places.
COVID.
They all moved to Texas and Florida.
During COVID,
Yeah.
we're in LA and New York, and we're not talking like Watts. We're talking Beverly Hills. And it was shut down. It was Armageddon. That's how we ended up in Madison because LA was terrible. Beverly Hills is terrible. They're like, oh, we're going to eat the rich, and they have these people come in, and they were like,
You're going to eat the rich.
right, that's what they said. And they're good. They broke windows and broke into
Water.
jewelry stores and that sort of thing. And then New York may have been worse. I don't know what was worse. And there was graffiti, and it was like Snake Plissken, which we've mentioned before, escaped from New York, and it was dead and terrible. And then
Yep.
it started to grow back, and it seems to be better. It is better than it was during COVID. And here, excuse me, it'll happen again. It
Yeah,
will
yeah.
absolutely happen again. John is going to perform December 5th at Green Room 42, I think. Go and get those.
I'll be home for
Because they're
Christmas.
very particular about how you
So
say it.
don't make the mistake of thinking, oh, Mom Domney is fine, and the rich people are not going to leave Manhattan. Yes, they will. They've
So,
done it now. Some of them have come back. But if that clown wins and starts taking their tax money and making the streets that they walk on less safe, they're going to get in their private jet and get the hell out of Dodge.
so I
Who
want to
wouldn't?
finish this announcement, the Green Room 42, because they're very particular about how you say that. John's performing December
How do
5th.
you say it?
The Green Room 42.
The Green Room 42.
So please come and see us, our friends in New York and the surrounding areas, Jersey and Maine and, all that
Come on
northeast
around,
area.
everybody.
Come
Connecticut.
see John's Christmas show. It'll be amazing.
All my Westchester pals, come on out.
That's right.
Come on out. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like
that,
Tommy Two Knuckles. Come on out, Tommy. Be good to see you.
so that in Connecticut, that too. So it will be amazing, but that might be the last time we set foot in New York if Mondami wins. So that might be our last hurrah. Because if he wins, he takes off. So I believe it's like January 1st or January 2nd or whatever. It will not be, if he wins and you perform, we're there. I don't think we'll be back in New York for a little while.
No, God, no. It's not going to be safe for
No.
anybody in New York. It's not going to be safe, and it's going to get progressively worse as the weeks roll on. It doesn't take long. I think I spoke last week. It doesn't take long after a garbage strike
No.
for the city to really turn to crap.
You remember the strike and
So,
on the garbage. I mean, look, on garbage days in New York, it's so bad anyway. It's like 12 feet tall.
yeah.
And that's when it's working. Can you imagine?
No,
It just
well, I
went
was there for yeah. It winds up going out into the streets, and now it's also going to be. I don't know what his plan is. We got to stop talking like he's going to win. I have a problem. Fox does
No,
that.
but if we say if and how terrible, hopefully that will convince some
Yeah.
folks to tell Curtis Selwood to get out.
Who is going
Boom.
to take care of the streets and the snow and the ice and all that sort of thing?
He failed, just like George Soros. I mean, that's what they do. I don't understand a mentality. Why come to our country if you hate it so much?
Well, and why vote for someone who is a self-proclaimed hater of our country? Why would you do that?
I mean, we are big time conservative Republicans.
No kidding.
I'm conservative and Republican forever, but I'm for Cuomo big time. So is John. Curtis, there's something for
We
you.
love you, Curtis.
You can win next time.
We love everything you've done. We
Please
love
get out.
everything you represent, everything you stand for. But right now, this is unusual circumstances.
You will be the reason that this
You will
confidence
be
gets
the
in.
you will be the Ross Perot that gave the race to Clinton in
Yeah.
1990.
And frankly,
And I voted for Ross Perot in 1990 because I loved everything he said. But I wound up being one of those people whose vote really,
you were wrong.
if you vote for somebody that takes away a vote from someone who could win, and yeah, okay. So if it is, I hate to call Cuomo the lesser of two evils,
But say it for
but
the
he is.
Republicans out
He
there.
kind of is. He's the much lesser of two evils. So what's that other thing? I mean, I know the problems that people have with Cuomo. I had the same problems with Cuomo. But what is it that we said it on Smallville? The enemy, the enemy is better than the enemy you don't know. I'm not calling Cuomo an enemy, but I'm just saying this man's skeletons are.
Nothing.
We know what he did. We know what happened. He has spoken on it. He has apologized for some of it. He has not apologized for some other things. And that's okay. He's a New Yorker. New Yorkers aren't going to say, oh, I'm sorry. They're going to say, oh, I'll give you that. But this over here, I meant that, and I thought that was the right thing, and I still do.
But for sure.
But he loves New York. And this other guy
does not.
Can't stand New York or the country upon which it sits.
Please vote for Cuomo and get Curtis out. Look, I have a ton of Republican friends in New York. Tell them to get out, support Cuomo.
But what happens in the off chance that Communist Clown Show wins and then gets convicted of, by the way, he accepted campaign contributions.
Probably nothing, but maybe he can get deported.
Well, but if he gets deported, he can't be
That's
mayor
right.
of New York.
No,
So
that's good.
there's not enough time.
Yeah, I don't
There's
know.
not enough time between now and next Tuesday to convict and negate him, to wipe him out of the race. That can't happen. There is enough time to make people, wonder. But in the off chance that he wins, I'm hoping that there's something that can be done after that. And not just a recall, because, Gavin Newsom
Doesn't
fixed
matter.
that.
He's gone.
And this guy,
Life is
with
good.
Gavin's help, would fix that. But we cannot give known, open, celebrating communists the controls of one of the greatest cities in the world.
And I know
We can't do it. It can't be in the driver's seat.
because we really have talked too long about it. A lot of people watch the podcast for fun and games, but this is so serious.
You want to play
We made
cards?
the point. No, but we made the point.
You want to juggle?
No.
Oh, sorry, I'm just. I thought sometimes I get a message that says we don't get a signal anymore, so I have to watch
Some
that.
folks complain we go off on a tangent a little too long. Probably did this time, but it's super duper important.
It's important. It's election week,
New York is important, but we've said the same thing 8 times. So,
and I'm a New Yorker. Come on, huh?
So hopefully, all our New York friends can be helpful.
What's your favorite Halloween movie?
I like the Mummy.
She fell right to sleep. I like the Mummy too. I didn't know they made and I think I kind of did. There's a Mummy with Christopher Lee as well. No, yeah,
And John
Christopher
stars.
Plummer, and I think Christopher Lee.
John stars in the Mummy cartoon.
I do. I'm a voice on the Mummy cartoon, and I just now forgot the name of my character, and that's terrible.
The main character.
But it's the one.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes, that one.
O'Connell. Or
Oh, I think you're right.
O'Connell.
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 Yeah, I don't remember my first name though.
Well, we got the last name.
That's terrible.
I love that Mummy. I mean, I've just seen the cartoon one, but Brendan Fraser was amazing. Then the third one sucked. A lot of times that happens. The third one was terrible. But the first and second, they were very good. Rachel Weisz.
Which was the one that discovered The Rock? He was the Scorpion King, right? Was that the third one or the second?
I don't know. That was okay, but there's one that's worse.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Dukes of Hazzard goes to Hollywood, or the Dukes of Hazzard with Stifler.
Oh, boy, was that
So bad.
awful?
The third one was horrific, but the first two were great with Brendan Fraser and again Rachel Weisz, who is married to James Bond.
Which James Bond?
Daniel Craig.
Oh, that James Bond.
Yeah, she's so good in it. They're both great. Those are wonderful movies. But John,
I don't know why people screw up movies like that so bad. I don't get it.
What was the worst Dukes of Hazzard movie that you really hate? The one with Jessica Simpson?
Yeah, that's the one Stifler is in. Stifler.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
You're correcting me about that? It's Johnny Knoxville, and it's
Stifler.
Stifler. He's a great guy.
He's got 3 names, like something Scott, like
Sean William Scott. Thank you, Sean William Scott and Jessica Simpson. For the life of me, I don't know why they put Jessica Simpson in that movie, because Daisy was not a blonde.
Horrible.
Well, but she was very popular at the time. But Daisy wasn't a blonde. At least the other two guys kind of. Sean.
Tell me now.
Sean looks kind of
like you. Are you?
Well, but at least he had blonde hair.
Looks like you.
Well, at least he had blonde hair, and he was, he's a good guy. And Johnny Knoxville was good. The first thing they said to me when I went to the premiere was, "We're sorry, we're so sorry. We did this because we love Dukes of Hazzard, but my God, what a turd this is." But I don't know why they do that. I don't know why. And it wasn't them. It was the was a guy from Warner Brothers who was part of the original one that still somehow thought that movie and the way they depicted the Dukes of Hazzard was a good idea. It was terrible.
Well, I think we'll start a campaign, and people kind of say, let's bring back Dukes, but we can.
How do we do that?
Well, I know what to do. I know
Tell
what
them.
to do.
Tell them.
Well, we get started and you sign petitions, and we go out in front of Warner Brothers, and then we have John.
Bring back the Dukes. Bring back the Dukes.
And then we get.
You're talking about in reruns, right?
Yeah. No, we've got a show that's coming up, Earls of Perry, but the Dukes of Hazzard coming back would help Earls. People can't get enough.
Keep talking.
I mean,
See if I can find the song.
Anywhere we go, just even at the Republican Party event the other night, people just lined up to see John. They always do, really, anywhere John goes, they do. And I believe they do that for Tom and Kathy as well. People love Dukes of Hazzard. And little guys, they're because their parents make them watch it. And they don't have to make them, they want to. Like the Rehab family, these little guys. Charlotte said that's the only thing that would calm them down. A lot of times when kiddos are unhappy, if they put on Dukes of Hazzard, they're good.
I wrote a song. I'm sorry, but it's about the Super Bowl. I was going to go to the Super Bowl, but I ain't going anymore. Because the halftime show is a dumpster fire and that fellow wears a dress. And so this old-fashioned country guy will watch reruns instead. I'm thinking maybe Dukes of Hazzard. So I did a new song.
Two new songs.
Two new songs, but yep. This old-fashioned country guy will watch reruns instead. So I think you're going to like that. And I say in there, I say, hey, I've got friends on that team. I mean, I do. So I don't understand why. We don't want to harp on that either. But my gosh, you got 4 months to learn. Well, he said it in Spanish, though. You got 4 months to learn Spanish because I'm coming to the Super Bowl. Oh, I can hardly wait. Oh my God, it's not the Easter Bunny, it's the Bad Bunny.
I'm an American. I assure you, I'm not learning Spanish.
I would love to learn Spanish. Not because Bad Bunny told me to.
Right. No.
Ooh, there's another song.
To learn Spanish, to watch the halftime show, not happening. It's stupid. And it's rude. And, and apparently Jay-Z did this. For whatever reason, the Super Bowl hired Jay-Z to bring in the Super Bowl. To be
yeah.
Really?
Do you remember what was the best Super Bowl show?
John will do it for free.
Didn't Michael Jackson do the Super Bowl halftime show?
Prince was the best.
Prince was I tell you who was amazing, and I'm not a fan, but I have never seen more energy or a better show than Lady Gaga. I know, but oh my God. Oh my God, Gaga.
No way.
Well, yeah, Prince was an absolute force.
And what's crazy? During Purple Rain, it really started raining. That was an amazing show. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Did they not just do that? They didn't make it rain?
No, it was raining.
There are tricks. You can make it rain. I'm going to walk around the camera to put my guitar away. This old-fashioned country guy watch reruns instead.
So, honey, when are you going to make those videos for those songs?
There goes some other reason why I'm not doing the documentary. But one of these days,
is so good. I mean,
I do want to get in touch with Cody and the gang because I think we've got 10 songs. I think we have 9 songs now for a new album.
Album 30.
It is, but I think I need to write one more song.
Give up.
That's already on an album.
No, I know that's the last album, but my point is,
Charlie's Words is on. It will be on the new album. Thank you, all of you who are sharing Charlie's Words. Thank you for that. Because every week it seems like it just keeps going up and up and up in not viewership because it is a video, but that, and then there's a song I wrote for kind of for against Zach. What's his last name?
Bryan.
Zach Bryan. And then this one about the Super Bowl. So one
is pro-ice, and one is about Super Bowl.
Pro-ice, yeah. We're pro-America. We love apple pie. I think I sang it last week. We've been on the road. We've been running around, so we haven't had a chance to get that music to you in a really proper sense. But we will. It'll be great. And like I said, I'm going to put it on the new album.
But we had help this time from Jerry Navarro.
Yay, Jerry Navarro. Thank you, buddy. It
And
was great.
Madison, the junior high, they brought Jerry in, and he's so sweet.
Well,
Really
now I got to
talented.
clarify that. Jerry works at Madison High, but we hired
That's
Jerry.
true. It is separate.
We hired Jerry separate and apart. We met all the folks up at Madison Junior. They were wonderful.
Sweet
Absolutely.
people.
So that's where we met. That's where we met Jerry. And then Jerry did his work in his office.
True.
So
It is separate.
got to clarify that because, like when you watch, they used to, I don't even know if they say it anymore. The views and opinions expressed here aren't necessarily the views and opinions of the management, that sort of thing. So,
Meaning not everyone in the Madison School District is going to, will like these songs, and they don't have to because it is separate.
yeah, it's totally separate. And so we appreciate him. We appreciate all the work he put into them. And what else? Oh, we have something going on in December that kind of usurped the show in Vegas. So I want to put that out there. Didn't get the permission to jump the car. So the big thing that we were going to do, the concert and the car jump and all that sort of thing.
That's government.
As things started to make that show forcefully smaller, we decided to, we're going to bag it. And we might, because we met a wonderful gentleman. We're not going to tell you his name or where he's going to be playing, but we met a wonderful gentleman and we may just go to Vegas to support him. And
In other words, John would be
and just do a couple of songs.
Huge place. This other place was okay.
Yeah,
but
no, the other place was great. Nothing again, but things happened that made it so that couldn't happen. So also it means we're not going to be going to Dancing with the Stars, to the alum party. I was really looking forward to that, but we can't really go all the way.
You're just going to sit in the audience and watch, or have
Yeah,
a party.
no. I wasn't going to dance.
Now, if you were going to dance, we would be there.
No, if I was going to dance, I would have tripped down the stairs, so I didn't have to do that again.
No way, you'd have to do it. That'd be great. You were so good on that. You were great. I wasn't watching you at the time, but
Love you, Emma. Emma was a great dance partner.
It was so good, and it was about this time of year you did it.
I want to be like you. It was great. It was a wonderful time, but
the reason it works out is because we have to get to England soon, and John's passport came.
Yay! We're going to Liverpool.
And we want to play golf in Scotland, and so we're excited about it. So going out west and then going all the way to England was really going to be a logistical nightmare. So this works out.
There was not going to be a lot of editing the documentary during that period of time.
True.
But I will be doing some of that later today.
We'll have a lovely time. We'll have a jolly old time.
So, So that was one of my favorite television shows, Irwin Allen. Irwin Allen was fantastic. Hello. We're good. Okay, it said reconnecting. I don't know why. All right. Now we have a big picture.
I love the big picture.
Yeah, the big picture is great. All right. We're still good. We're 39:08. Ow. Okay. Bye. But then they made a movie with one of my favorite actors, William Hurt.
I love that movie. I don't know why you don't like it. I love it.
No. What is that?
That's
incidental music?
No, that's the music for the movie.
Oh my God, you know the music for the movie?
I know, it's really weird, but I have a memory for all music. I never get a note wrong, but the words are...
That's one of the Lost in Space TV shows. Right. Lost in Space is one of those shows that started out black and white and moved to color.
Oh, that's right.
Like Bonanza, like Gunsmoke, like the Wild Wild West.
Did I Dream of Jeannie, did that start out in black and white?
I think it did.
I think it did for a minute, yeah.
Yeah, they did, because I can remember her dancing around the bottle in black and white with the like ruby in her belly button. Barbara Eden is so wonderful. I've done some shows. Have you met her? She's wonderful.
I don't think so. I think I was at an event with her, and sadly, I don't think I met her.
And Larry, she's a doll. And Larry Hagman was a
I think I saw her on stage. And
he was a trip,
lovely, but I didn't meet her.
Larry was a trip.
Everybody said
all the cast from Dallas are like, "Oh yeah, Larry Hagman."
Charlene and Patrick and Steve. And then who
Yep.
was the other one? There was one more.
Well, I don't know.
So
I
it was
remember.
Lucy and Bobby, just if you don't know the real names. And who was one? Like the field hand or the range hand?
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
But what was his name on the show?
I don't know.
Ray.
I didn't
Ray.
watch the show.
Oh, and then Cherie.
What?
Cherie Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Cherie.
Oh, she's great. She's
Yeah.
a sweetheart. Sweet,
Yeah,
sweet,
but
sweet.
that was fun seeing them. They were great.
Yep. So we were, before we interrupted ourselves, we were going to Liverpool and
We are going to
going to go to Liverpool and, oh, no, hat down, hat down.
You know what? You told me to tell you. I'm sorry. May I have more wine, love?
Sure.
More quilt?
Here, you have to hold the hat.
I love this hat. Look at that pendant.
So we're going to Liverpool.
Look how pretty that pendant is.
And I believe we are going.
I love it. It's hard for me to part with my hats, but I'm happy to do it because it's good to give. It's good to share happiness with people. So that's
Happiness.
so.
Happiness is two kinds of ice cream. Having a pickle, learning to fly. Something.
Happiness. For the
That's from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, right?
It's a great song.
Is it from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown?
I think so.
Okay. So we're going to Liverpool with, I believe, with the Smallville cast, right?
Well, it's you and Tom. I don't know about everybody else.
Oh, okay. So
There's no pictures of you and Tom, so it might just be that.
Yeah.
And then we were asked to do a Comic-Con in Evansville, Indiana. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot that Michael Rosenbaum is from Evansville.
Yeah.
So that could be kind of cool.
And we met a state
It's
rep
really
that was a
nice.
good, that grew up with him.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
I love Michael because he's a Hoosier and he always wears Indiana stuff. Like he'll wear a shirt with the Indiana flag on it, which I love. And then there was, I think, another shirt he had. So he's
Lex Luthor is from Indiana.
He's proud of being a Hoosier. So it's kind of fun because John and I live on the river, the Ohio River, and Michael is from Evansville. That is also on the Ohio River. So if you don't know Indiana, it looks like a boot. So we're at the spur. We're close to the spur, and Michael is at the toe.
This is not a boot, but us,
yeah.
Michael. Us,
It
Michael.
looks like a boot where there's a spur on your toe, and Michael's the toe, and we're close to the spur. Do you know where I got that?
From some Sicilian, because Sicily is a boot.
No, from family out there.
Dum bum 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 ba-dum
Because
ba-dum bum ba-da-da, dun, 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 dun,
the dad was explaining to the kids because they were maybe moving to Indiana. Look at Indiana; it looks like a boot. And I never forgot that. I was a little bitty kid when I watched that, but I remember that.
Well, and why would he know that? That
He was either going to work there or they were possibly.
why would he work? Why would he work here?
Architect?
Kind of. So a very particular kind of
I
architecture.
don't remember.
He was a bridge builder.
Ah, so he built a bridge. I bet he built a bridge.
There's a bridge right out our window.
Yeah,
right over there.
What was that guy's name? Brian?
No, Brian Keith.
Brian Keith.
That's not the theme to I Got You.
Oh.
That's not it.
Oh, that's My Three Sons.
Yeah.
Holy moly. I'm so
I was just singing the dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-da, bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-da, bum. That is
Oh, you're right. I am so singing My Three
with
Sons.
Mr. French. Mr. French was Sebastian Cabot. And
he was great.
And it was funny because I don't know if it was on a Dean Martin celebrity roast, or if it was somehow on the show where Buffy or Jody pointed out that Mr. French's beard went all the way down through his shirt. Like his beard.
Like, what do you call that, a dickie?
Like a dickie, yeah. Like it was wearing a dickie or a scarf. But I love that. And when I was doing Dukes, I moved to Valley Heart Drive, which is right next to CBS on the Valley side. We shot at Warner Brothers, which at the time it was called Burbank Studios. But Valley Heart Drive was on the LA River, which used to actually be a river, but they paved it over. You've seen it in many movies. They do car chases down in there. But down the hall from me was the director of almost every Andy Griffith show. Oh, gosh, his name just... Bob. Anyway, but was a wonderful gentleman. But who moved in across the hall from me, and it had double doors with... Every time I see double doors with a big round It's not, the doorknob is in the middle, but there's an ornate thing around it.
But
It's very,
that was their apartment.
yes, well,
I remember that too.
that was an apartment right across from me on Valley Heart Drive.
Oh,
And
that's
who
right.
moved in there? Brian Keith.
No.
So
No way.
I'm star of the Dukes of Hazzard, and all this stuff is going on. And one day, get new neighbors, and the new neighbors are coming out, and I see this guy's back, and he turns, and I'm about to say, that looks like the door from Family Affair.
It is.
And it's Brian Keith. He could not have
That's
been
funny.
nicer. And just before Dukes, he and Jimmy Best were in a movie together called Hooper with Burt Reynolds. So I've been a big Brian Keith fan, to the point where when my kids were little, somehow I got the plans to build this box that had all these little blocks in it so you could build bridges.
Aw.
And it was the weight of the bridges that actually added the stability to the bridges. And that was something that I first got fascinated with by watching Family Affair. So hats off to Brian Keith. I'm going to get a haircut. Am I going to get a haircut today?
I don't know. It'll be today, but it'll be soon. We've got so much going on. It's hard to just
If
do
I got to
things like
cut
that.
this mop, well, I've got to. It's just terrible.
It's not terrible. It's beautiful.
It's awful. I don't
You
like
have
it.
the most beautiful hair.
I think it's still, I just think it looks like
gorgeous.
some old guy trying
No,
to
it
hang
doesn't.
on to his ill-gotten surfer youth. I'm looking
When
at the
we-
time.
No.
47 minutes. Okay, so
When
we've got
we
10 minutes.
Go anywhere. The women are like, "Can I touch your hair?" I know they do.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not
you
true.
don't know you're not watching. I am. I see them. They love your hair. You've got beautiful hair. And the bald guys love it too. They had your hair. You've got amazing hair.
They could go buy some hair that looks like it.
Well, did you see that? We'll post this picture, but there are people that for Halloween, they're Bo Duke and Daisy, and the wig is huge. The guy.
Pretty big wig.
Remember? Yeah.
Yes, well,
Gigantic.
yeah, of
It's
course
great.
it is, because
It's
look at
great.
this.
It's beautiful. I don't know why you're complaining. You have gorgeous hair. You do.
Anyhow,
You have many attributes. Everything about you is beautiful, but your hair is like big time awesome.
I am a teenage mummy. That's my costume. I just realized that that's the extent of my costume. There we go.
I don't know what I am,
think there
but
was a
I'm just
movie.
celebrating Halloween. I love Halloween. I love all the holidays.
You're Linus's answer to prayer. You are the great pumpkin.
Does that mean I'm fat?
No. That means that he looked forward to meeting you every year, and finally, because we watched
I know, but Lucy set the alarm at 4 a.m. to go get her brother out of freezing out of the pumpkin patch.
he's like
Put him in bed.
puts him in bed and tucks him in. Lucy had a heart. She wasn't only a psychiatrist for, what was it, 5 cents? And then /3, and I think it went down to 2.
I got a rock.
We love that show.
That was our first. So, we should talk a little more about Halloween, I think. It's not satanic, so get over it. Those of you who think it is, you're taking it too seriously.
We already covered that.
I know, but I got to.
Let's talk about the mayoral race again, if you want.
No,
Okay,
please.
for
Talk about
crying out
satanic.
Christmas.
Talk about satanic. No, so we're excited.
2 birds.
So when we go to England, we're excited about trying to go to St. Andrews. Oh, and John recommended this to our friends. Does anyone have a connect with St. Andrews?
Oh,
You
yeah.
recommended this.
I did, that's
we'll
right.
Do it for Facebook. We can do it on here too.
Anybody out there in jolly old
The
England?
first golfing, where golf was discovered, St. Andrews, and we're
Yep.
only like 3 hours and
Sorry, of
change.
course, not just people in Scotland, but if people in England, anybody, it's not that far. It's not that far.
Right.
So,
We would love to.
anybody
go
has
there.
a connect there? I don't know if you can just go play St. Andrews.
Well, I'm sure you can't. But that's like why we're saying, hey,
Yeah, but I mean,
anybody have a friend at St. Andrews?
I wondered that with like here, the Masters at Augusta. It has to be a golf course, but the golf course is open all year. It can't just be open for the Masters.
No, you have to get a private invite, I'm sure. But even if we don't golf there, we just want to golf in Scotland somewhere. But that would be lovely. And I was born in Napier. That's my family name. So
No, we want to golf at St. Andrews. Don't. Yeah, we want to golf at St. Andrews.
That's Napier land.
I want to say I lost a dozen balls at St. Andrews.
Lord Napier invited the decimal point, or invented. Sorry, not invited. Invented the decimal point. Lord Napier. I mean, I kid you not.
How do you invent a decimal?
I don't know. But
She recognized the need for more complex math, I guess.
I came into this world as a Napier, so I'm going to talk about how great the Napier clan is.
How great!
How much fun! And we're going to go to Hazard tomorrow, and there are a million
That's right.
Napiers in Hazard. So a ton of Scots came over to Eastern Kentucky. That is well known. There are a ton of Scott Irish in Eastern Kentucky, Western North Carolina, and Eastern Tennessee. A lot
A lot.
a
A lot. A
of
lot.
Scott Irish are there. But
Yep.
Napier is a big name, in Scotland. And Napier University, hello.
Yep.
So
Yep. So we want to
would
play
love
St.
to-
Andrews. We want to go there either before. I think it has to be before because we have something to do after the Comic Con, the autograph show back here in the States. So we'd love if you have a connect, but it's got to be a real one, not like, oh yeah, my
we show up
my
and
sister's
like,
best friend's uncle knows somebody that once drove by. No, we want somebody that says, oh yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
slam dunk. We can get
we
John.
haven't started that process yet. But
We just did.
Yeah, but we did. So
We just did. Yep.
thank you to anybody.
And by the way, if
who
anybody can
might
get
have-
us on Augusta, we'd like to do that too. And what else was I? Oh, I'm very excited. Sorry, this is such here, there, everywhere.
People
But
like
I'm
that.
so very excited about. By the time you see this, President Trump will already have met with North Korea, right?
Well, he was in Japan. Now he's in South Korea, and then he's going to meet with China. That's China.
I'm sorry, China. That's right. Listen to me.
So let's see how that goes.
Let's see how that goes. Because right now there's a 100%. I should think it's more than 100% tariff. But look at all of the business that has come, the trillions, not billions, the trillions of dollars in new business that has come to the United States of America because of these tariffs. Now, remember when he was talking about them initially, there were experts saying, oh, tariffs never work, they blah, blah, blah. And that's because nobody ever had the balls to enforce them. So guess what has happened? Many, many countries have said, okay, we'll build factories in Arizona. We'll build factories in the United States. We will build our product in the United States so that we don't have to be slapped by these tariffs. Well, that's the point. So for crying out loud, somebody please applaud our president for doing what he's doing out there.
So we don't have a lot of time.
Is that a Chinese pumpkin? No, that's a local pumpkin by our dear friends up the street. We had an entire breakfast this morning from our. I don't want to get their
Dutch store.
The Dutch store.
Dutch
Okay.
discount.
Yep.
And we got 3 big pumpkins that are on our front porch. And then we have this little pumpkin.
We got the little baby
and they
pumpkin.
gave away little pumpkins for free. I thought that was sweet.
Yep. And we got
local.
and this time it was local eggs, local bacon, local milk, local everything, local pumpkins.
Yeah.
So it was really, really great. It's just up the hill between here. Is it between here and Hanover or past? It's in Hanover, right?
I don't know. I think it's right on the border.
Anyway, great store up there. And that's also where our wonderful friends at Anderson's, the hardware store, are. So like I said, we always say every week, we
try to buy local.
Local all the time. Local. So I'm sure you have wonderful places in your town. Maybe you're unaware of them. So do a little search on your phone and just say fresh produce, right? You may have a farmer's market. That'd be great too. Support your local farmers, support your local farmers market, buy local, drink local, can't speak, buy local, support everyone local that you possibly can.
Because buy everything mom and pop if we can.
Strong communities make strong states make a strong country. So that's what we're all about. And we hope you are too. I think, because we showed that video, that's all we've got time for. Hope you're doing great. Next week, we should have other news.
Toast with water.
That's all I got.
Well, then you can share my wine.
Okay.
Take a sip. Oh, put some wine in there.
Okay, you put some wine in there. That's it. That's good. Wine and coffee and honey. You take care.
It's the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash.
I can't clap my hands.
Give those little kiddos.
Love you, mean it.
candy. I love you.
And
Bye.
protect them. I don't know that I can get over there. Protect them. Protect those little kiddos. If you see some little kiddos wandering around all by themselves, which you probably won't because parents are usually, lurking to make sure. But if you suspect something, what is it? If you see something, say something, okay? Especially if you live in a place
We want
that's.
a happy, safe Halloween,
Yes, we do.
especially for the little ones. So, cheers.
We already cheersed. Cheersed?
Do it again. Just
Cheers.
make sure for good luck. Love
Love you.
Mean
Mean
it.
it. Bye.
Bye. Happy Halloweeners.